That didn't answer at all either.
I'm not gonna ruin that one.
Do you guys ever think it would turn into this? Because for instance, research that you guys did, this is kind of like a school project for your first act, right?
Tell you what, I'm gonna hand you the mic because it's easier. Because I don't want to repeat all that shit you're saying.
Did you guys ever think that it would turn into this? Because you guys kind of become a sensation.
I actually had a vision of you standing here in front of us 7 years ago.
All has been foretold. Command.
All right, so
I believe yes.
Okay.
No. No, it started as a fun, awesome gesture to make a sweet-ass story, honestly, and then somewhere along the way, people took notice of it and said, hey, that doesn't suck ass. We're like, we hope it didn't suck ass, thanks. And then, since then, it's just been kind of building and building slowly, but slowly but surely, and since slowly, it's been building very slowly around here. Hello, darling. Some say love. That's a bit of Conway Twitty right there. I want you all to go out and check it out. So anyway, yeah, I mean, no, when we first started out, we weren't like, hell yeah, we're going for nerd fame! No, it was more of a, let's make some sweet ass shit. And then, whether or not anybody likes it, honestly, it mostly started off to piss off all of our teachers. So it's kind of the opposite of that. It was mostly to see how angry we could make our audiophile teachers with Do Vendetta and Hope Rise Alone and all those jams. And then it was just build the story from there.
I have a question. What was the final grade on Do Vendetta?
That was an A. Nice. Got an A for that. Woo! But to be fair, the teacher was drunk. And subsequently fired. Probably for that A. Oh yeah. He was way drunk. But awesome.
You could just do a whole
Favorite
panel
teacher.
of The Legend of Doug Mitchell.
Beautiful man.
Are you guys actually all Mega Man fans, or did you just...
Everybody hates it, actually.
Yes, he's asking if we're all actually Mega Man fans. Or do we just go with Mega Man and piss the teacher off?
Oh, no, I mean, we didn't have, they didn't know the hell that was.
What the fuck a Mega Man was.
They had no idea what that meant. We didn't do it for that reason. It was really just because that's the story. I've been playing way too much Mega Man at the time, right around then, and, that just the core story of that was so what I saw in that story. It was what I wanted to tell what I saw in when I was playing that game. I wanted it to be this freaking tough ass post-apocalyptic world, and whether or not the games were actually telling that story is one thing or another. But that's why that happened. It wasn't really, we weren't trying to do it because we thought that people would like it or thought that, whatever. Honestly, it was the kind of thing you started doing and you're like, man, this is just ridiculous. Keep pushing it. We gotta keep pushing this real hard. So, it's that kind of thing. Is anybody, any of you guys ever played Mega Man? Oh wait, yeah.
Not you guys. Not you guys, these guys.
I'm just making sure that the members of the band have actually played the game. I'd say everybody.
Yeah?
Okay. It was a prerequisite that you had to at least beat Mega Man 2. Because seriously, you can't do that. Seriously, guys. Raise your hands if you haven't beaten Mega Man 2. Just don't even lie.
There you go, I got one.
Seriously.
2, 3,
Come on, people.
get out.
You can't be in our band.
You can come back.
I watched someone beat it.
That doesn't count. Oh, the game.
It's about the same effort.
Okay, next.
But yes.
What do you defeat the final boss with in Mega Man 2?
And 2?
Yeah, it's the test. Have you
Shit, I'll just do it with the damn Mega Buster, man.
Hey.
Wait, Bubble Man.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, this guy's getting heated.
Wait, was that what you're talking about when he goes into alien mode?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Bubble.
Okay, let's check.
Don't you question me, woman. Sassy.
Good one. Okay, next.
So once
once I had a dream that...
Man, usually when questions start with a declarative statement.
No. Listen, hear me out. That they made a movie out of the albums. And then I woke up, and that could have been the most crushing thing I've ever endured.
Did John Carpenter direct it?
Yeah. I didn't get all the details, but the question is, are there thoughts that someday in the future they may make a movie?
You have no idea how many thoughts we have. No.
It's being picked up by Donahoe Studios.
Donahoe Studios. She had everything. Money, beauty, a prize-winning horse. But what she didn't have was Logan, the stable boy.
I hope that answered your question.
That's the intro to the movie. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Anything and everything you guys ever think of, oh, have you guys ever thought of doing this? We probably have. And we've probably said, that fucking sucks. Or we've said, that's great, but we need X million to make it. We don't have X amount million yet, so...
Does
things like what
here
you're saying,
have an X million?
we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Use Kickstarter.
Kickstarter. We can't abuse Kickstarter anymore. We gotta get this documentary done.
Blame this guy.
We'll wait till the documentary's out, then we'll do more Kickstarter things.
Yeah.
Stand your bus.
This crazy man said that if I made him a scarf, he would buy us our next bus, so don't you worry. All I have to do is make a scarf.
You're like a scarf hooker.
Whether that bus is 2 feet long, I don't know.
Oh, you get the points.
Scarf hooker.
Alright, next question.
How have you reacted to the escalating enthusiasm by your fans? Most notably, I have a friend who has a tattoo and people cosplaying. How does that feel?
Oh, I generally headbutt them.
Commander headbutts and arm wrestles and fights them. I learn how to make money from their tattoos. Those of you that wear the bracelets, those are from a fan of ours tattoo. It's the same exact thing. That's what I get. I'm like, hey, I can make money off your idea.
So if you go chop off her arms, you can have the originals.
I don't know, you guys supporting us enables us to come and do this. If you guys didn't stand around and make your own better looking things than we have, and tell us that there's some kind of, we're inspiring you, back and forth, it grows. If all that didn't happen, we wouldn't all be standing here. The world wouldn't exist, would it? Or it'd be much better, right? So, thank you, Roy. I don't know if that answers your question at all. Close enough. Alright, who else?
Is there a story behind the large orchestral bass drum you take on tour? And if so, what is it?
It's very big. And we like things that are big like
There are many stories behind that drum. It used to be back when we had Jesse Christine, the last of the 8 Interceptors, and we were touring around. Yeah, God rest her soul. We had a single bed. And one person could sleep up at the top, above all of the gear, in just an awful precarious death trap sort of bed.
So we hit the brakes, you'd fall out.
Right. Not many people dared, but I would sleep up there any day of the week. And when we first got that drum, we had to actually displace me in the beds. And so we all gave up every bit of, comfortability to tour with that bass drum.
One person gets comfortability.
Well, right, but it affected me in a deep way.
Alright, I'm going to explain this bus first off, because you don't understand this bus. There were 11 of us at the time touring, and there were 11 seats. And all of our gear, there was 11 people in this bus, this short, tiny shuttle bus, and 11 people in seats right in the front, all crammed together, so just imagine 11 seats. And then imagine all of the gear that we carry that you see on stage, all of that gear stacked up in the back in the same bus. And then on top of that, we just put a we had a cage for all the gear, and then sat on top, and that was the bed. So it was just the top of the cage was the bed.
Your face was about yay far from the roof.
You bounce and your nose is broken.
If we had run into a wall, every bit of that gear just would have crushed all of us. It was maybe the worst idea of a vehicle to drive around the country in.
It didn't have brakes.
It didn't have brakes.
The back of it off real good.
Well, yeah, we destroyed that boss.
Who was the first person that brought the drum into the band and said,
Me.
"We need to play this every night"?
Well,
that's actually Murphy's drum.
Yeah, it's mine. Because we were talking about making Act 2, and we're like, oh, well, let's make Act 2 be more, organic. In the first half of Act 2, in the bass world, there aren't, live there might be some, but we try to as much as possible. There's more like natural string bass. And then I switched to synthesizers because the whole feel, there's more acoustic guitar on the first side. There's no acoustic guitar in the second half of Act 2. Now, the whole idea was more organic percussion type things and then move over to the synthesizer world. And we discussed that. I was like, well, man, we fucking need drums and, I don't know, clackety-clacks and things and all this shit that makes noise. And I just went hunting for a drum, and I found that drum on eBay. It's 40.5 inches. And I was like, man, that's pretty big. I got a huge erection. And I was like, how are we going to travel? He was there. But the question was, how are we going to travel with it? Is it too big? The commander was like, fuck it, get it. Yeah, I was like, all right, I got it. And now it's still there, and we still have the original, heads?
Yeah, I've been trying to break that head every time I play it for the past 3 years now. I can't break that thing. It's going to break at some point. Good lord.
It's a lot of it's just for looks now. So it sounds like shit.
Before we use it on Act 3, it's gonna get a tune-up.
Yeah. And we'll need 3 more of them.
That's true too.
Tour of Act 3 will have a whole stage with crap to beat on. Some bands have yeah. Hope that answers your question.
Thank you.